What's up, YouTube people? Ben with Brush and Bolter back again with another video. Today I'm showing you my 3D printing setup. Let me turn the camera. So my setup to date just looks like this. This is it. But it's because I live in an apartment. This is the second story balcony going over to the complex right here. There's actually a pool right there. Can't see, it's really dark. But up here I have the tarp pulled up for the sun, so the sun doesn't actually hit the resin itself, so that actually kind of works. Otherwise it wouldn't work for resin 3D printing, that is. Printer of choice right now is the Elegoo Saturn 4K Ultra. Old one was the Saturn 2. This one went kaput. I think I can fix it. The printer itself works, but the prints just keep failing on the actual print plate in the bed. It keeps sticking to the FEP film, which is that clear film at the bottom of the resin tank. But yeah. So with that said, I got this. This thing is like the bee's knees. So if you want to get into 3D printing, you can get the Mars 5K Ultra. It's essentially the exact same thing as this, except a 7-inch build plate instead of the 10-inch build plate. But it's like $200 less, or $150 less, something like that. But the 10-inch print plate I need because, one, if I ever want to print larger things, I can. But then this helps me print more often. To power this thing, because I do live in an apartment, so I have a wall here and no outlets out here, which sucks. I got the DJI power bank here. This thing has worked phenomenally. I print when I do on work days, Monday through Friday. I print during work, get home, maybe have one more print, and then print overnight. So that's how I do it. On days off, like today, Saturday, I run it as often as I can. I got to charge it back up, which it sits right there. It charges, and then I bring it back out. Some extra tools over here, trash can, excess dirty isopropyl alcohol. Right here is my moderately dirty isopropyl alcohol, and then of course my resin. Resin of choice is just, I always stick, because it's worked so well so far, no need to switch, is the AK standard photopolymer resin from Elegoo. I get it on Amazon. It's like $21 a bottle because it's usually on sale, so it's a win for me. I get nitrile gloves. Right now I got these from Amazon. They are terrible. I hate them. They rip so freaking easy. I should just stick to the ones I've been getting from Walmart. A little bit more expensive, but they work well. With the Saturn 4K Ultra, they come with this now, which has been actually handy, as you can tell, to prevent more spills or leakage or drippage going on the actual printer. All of this is old, all this nasty mess right here, except for this tray. Ignore that. All this mess and tray is old from this printer. With this thing on this printer, I have never had any messes or spills. It's great. This tray right here, which is nasty looking, is where I actually just take the build plate on and scrape all the prints off so I can dump them into this. And then send them right here to dry, and then put them into the actual curing station. So this is the setup: print, wash, cure. Right here is some bases of stuff I printed for a buddy of mine. That one looks terrible, no detail. This one, tree stump. These are ones that I got for my subscription for War Machine, with the STLs that come out, and some extra bits for the Sagittar I've been printing for my Leagues of Votann. I found some one-to-one files, with the exception of some of the tires and the tire tracks instead of wheels, which I liked how they came out. Right here, which finished curing, if you can't really tell very well, oh, there you go, is a Custody Grav Tank, Caladius Grav Tank, with both turret options. So that was one build plate. The entirety of the tank is printed. Boom, done. That was for a buddy of mine. In the actual wash right here is also for War Machine, is the new Extreme Thexus model for the Cephalix. So this is the actual base here. That's Thexus right here. When he's put on his base, he'll fit right here. And then some new models that just came out, their bases will fit here. So it's an extreme, it's like a scenery or a diorama piece. and then you could take him off to actually use him and play him. Same with the unit there. But this has just been in here. This thing just finished up, that's why it's at 100%. So now I'm going to wash this, cure that, and then rotate as needed. Right here, with how I like the Saturn 4K Ultra, everything's good to go inside. So I'll just hit my print. I got my USB loaded up, and I label things exactly so I know how to do them. So 10 Hammer Zerks and 5 Axe Zerks is what it says. Full Grav Tank, like I said, everything on one build plate. Land Fortress accessories, Extreme Thexus that just printed. The Land Fortress body. So Land Fortress is 2 prints. Sagittar is basically 1 print. I gotta fit an extra tire over there. And then the new Cephalix is what I'm trying to print right now. It's not gonna take that long, but I'm going to bed soon, so. But I love how it gives you all these details that you may need to know. I also love how you can pause it and start it. And then this feature here shows you all of these different things. In print mode. But it tells you exposure time. Right here, I have the bottom layer set at 45 seconds. It was 35 seconds base. I was having a lot of errors of not sticking to the actual print plate, but I went to 45 seconds and it solved all my problems. So this has been working great. Remaining time and time used have also been real nice in seeing the actual print and how it's working. And it is recording. There's a camera inside. I just don't have it set up on my phone yet. But overall, I really like it. And then whenever you walk away and this acknowledges that you're just like, not, it's been a while kind of thing since you've actually touched it, it goes to like a standby mode. And so it has a giant circle with a % of how complete it is, as well as a green bar around that circle that demonstrates how close to completion it is. Overall, not that bad. Pretty decent setup. Works. It's been working. I've had good business through friends as well as just strangers, actually, and trying to improve it. Most of the time, it's just commission work for a specific thing, so they provide me the STL and I print it for them. Not necessarily buying an STL myself and mass printing it like a schmuck. I try not to be a schmuck. So yeah, that's the setup right now. I love 3D printing. It's great. I love it. I plan on getting a FDM printer. I wanted the X1 Carbon combo so I can do multiple colors. And I have some things I want to do with the One Piece because I play the One Piece card game as well. And so I have people there willing to buy certain things that I can print. And so I'm looking into that, but I might lean more towards the P1S because it's not quite as good, or like there's differences, but the financial difference is the big one. And I don't think the quality difference or what it comes with is going to be better if I spend the extra money to get the X1C. If you know the difference between X1C and P1S and you're like, dude, get the X1C if you can, leave a comment down below. I'll take a look. If you have any questions, comments, or concern about anything I just showed you, also leave those in the comments below. I'll check them out. See y'all next time.